we get a legal dump, and the helicopter would be going by. He's like, get down, get down. What is really going on? It's just a host of memories. This is what I have to tell. Now, me and him are avid KU fans. It's like, Daddy, we need to go to this game. It was a like a semi-championship game or something like that. So I drive, if you know me, I don't even like to drive. I drove all the way to St. Louis to see this game. We saw the game, KU lost in overtime, and so then we had to walk 3 blocks to the car. Then I had to drive another 3 hours back. And then my grandma was like, y'all just probably hate that y'all went there. I was like, if they had won, it was going to be worth it. And so I have a lot of stories like that with my grandfather, from watching boxing, KU, and that always kept us connected. And I always remember that when I'm watching the game. I'll be like, this is food too, Grandpa. Hi, I'm Camelia again. I'm gonna be brief. I'm Roland's daughter. Okay. So I was sitting there and I was thinking a few times I came home. I lived in St. Louis for so long, and I came home and my grandpa, I would come see him and he was like, oh, Camelia, you moving back? You're not with your boyfriend? And every time I met him, he was like, oh, you're coming back home? No, you're not moving back. You're not moving back. And I was sitting in my grandparents' house the other day because I stayed there. And I stayed in my grandpa's room, actually. And I was in the bed, and I just was, I heard kids running outside, and I went outside, and they were running in his grass. And it was so funny because I stood on the porch, and I heard my grandpa was like, get off of his grass. And I literally said, get off of his grass. Because my grandfather hated for people to step on his grass. And that was just a memory I had of him. And again, I want to thank you, and I love my grandpa.
Hi, y'all. I just had to tell you, my brother buried 15 cents. Ain't found it yet. He was a great brother. I love him. But he had a dog, and all of his kids and grandkids know Bruno. He was a great dog. One more. I want to tell y'all about my brother losing his 15 cents on his board.
Our daddy. Because our daddy, my kids call my father daddy. We loved our daddy. Our daddy loved us. Our daddy spoiled us. He really did. He really loved us. And I know, to kind of add on to what Kim said, I just want everybody to know that Kim took really good care of our daddy. She really did. He was so happy that she took care of him, and I know that he was really happy being there with her too. Okay, and you know, I asked Daddy not very long ago, and I just told Uncle Joe this. I said, had asked Daddy. I said, Daddy, did you ever think that you would live this long? And he said, no, that he didn't. And he was talking about Uncle Jake. And he talked about, you know, that Uncle Jake was older, but he was in a lot better shape, you know, and, you know, he was kind of wishing that he had been as good a shape as Uncle Jake was. But anyway, Daddy was very happy at the end, and he was happy to live to 84 years old, and, you know, he really appreciated being able to live that long, and he was happy at the end. I just want everybody to know that. So be happy for him. And, you know, we hate for him to go. We didn't want him to go, but, you know, we had to let him go. And so he's with our mom, with my brother Clee, and with my sister Rosemary, and with my brother Bunny, and with my grandmother, and all our family. So anyway, so be happy for him, and be happy for us too. So we really appreciate everything everybody's done.
beautiful remarks. Wow. Tears in my eyes right now. But them tears of joy, though. Let's give God another hand. If it wasn't for him, none of this would take place, all right? Now I want to go ahead and bring my very own, my nephew, Will Maxwell, for a selection.
Praise the Lord, saints. Praise the Lord again. I'd like to give honor to God who's first in my life, honor to do to the pastor of this church. We're here to celebrate a beautiful person. And I want y'all to pray with me. I'm going to do original, one of Pastor Jones' favorite.